Hey guys, Slysssa here, and today I want to talk about all the new stuff that's happening in Hearthstone. If you opened up your Hearthstone yesterday, you probably noticed that it has changed a lot. Mostly with the way quests work, but there's a ton of other stuff. And I wanted to use today to talk about what is the Tavern Pass, what are achievements, and what is the difference between the Tavern Pass and Battleground Perks. What do I need to buy? Because it's all kind of confusing if you don't know what you need to buy and what you don't need to buy. So that is what I'm here for today, to help you save money, to make sure you're only buying what you need, what you want, and understanding the difference of stuff. And I'm really excited about achievements. Achievements are really cool. So let's get into it. First, let's talk about Battleground Perks. Perks is what we're used to. Battleground Perks is that you get offered 4 heroes instead of 2. You get to emote people by happy cowing them, and that you get to look at your statistics. So when you go into modes, go into Battlegrounds, you get to see your full stats and all this stuff. That is part of the perks right now. Perks will be ending on November 17th with the new expansion. So your old perks are about to go away, and you need new perks starting November 17th. How do you get these perks? You want Battlegrounds Perks now, ready to go for November 17th. The only thing you can do now is buying this Darkmoon Fair bundle, and it's $80. Now, if you're not playing Standard, don't buy this. You do not need to buy this if you want perks, because on November 17th, you can purchase perks then. So if you are not needing the Standard stuff, you don't need the packs, you don't need the Gold and Legendary, wait till November 17th. Now, on the 17th, you will be offered 2 ways to purchase it. You can either purchase it using cash money or your gold in-shop. The in-shop gold is 2,000 gold, so that's been reduced. Or if you want to purchase it, in-shop is now been reduced to $15. It used to be $20, but it came with arena passes, and no one plays that. So they reduced it to 15 and said, we won't give you arena passes. It's fine. You don't like them anyways. And we don't. So it works out. So if you want perks, and you don't play Standard, you don't want this bundle, wait till the 17th, then buy it right here. Buy it here. You can't buy it yet because you don't need to pre-purchase it. But yeah, so that's what you do for perks. Perks are different than a Tavern Pass. Tavern Pass is a brand new thing that came out yesterday. So let's go into the Tavern Pass. To see the Tavern Pass, you go here to your journal. And in the journal, there's a ton of stuff. The first thing you'll see is your daily quests and your weekly quests. There are 2 separate quests, logs basically. And so your weekly quest, you'll have 3. You can re-roll 1 of them. And your daily quest, you'll have 3. You can re-roll 1 of them. A lot of these now do work towards Battlegrounds. I know I have a lot of Battleground viewers, so I'm going to always kind of talk about that. Like deal 65 damage to enemy hero. That can be in Battlegrounds, I'm pretty sure. So I probably want to double check. Play till beasts. We should check to see if that's Battlegrounds. I'm pretty sure it does, but test it for yourself as well. Like this wouldn't work in Battlegrounds. Play 50 corrupt cards. We don't have that. I'm gonna refresh it. Deal 2,000 damage to enemy minions in Battlegrounds. There you go. So win 7 games of ranked play mode. That is Standard. Oh, but okay. So now, quests used to go towards gold, and now it goes towards XP. This is the symbol for XP that you gain. And let's go over to that. All right, this is the new progression system right here. And what I want you to focus on is the bottom of the page. This progression system is free to play, so you do not need to pay for it. The top of the page we'll talk about later. But the bottom of the page are things that you can earn by earning XP. So when you earn XP, these XP points, you will complete it and then you'll earn something. So the first thing I earned yesterday was a legendary from the new expansion. The next thing I learned was a pack. I earned a pack from the new expansion, and then I earned another pack, and then I earned another pack. I forgot to accept it. I earned a epic. Ooh, Ringmaster's Baton. So that's from the new expansion. I earned 100 gold. I earned 100 gold. I earned a pack. And I earned 100 gold. So yesterday when I streamed 5 hours yesterday. I ended up earning 4 packs. And 4 packs. I earned 300 gold. I earned a legendary and I earned an epic. Just from the XP I gained yesterday while just playing Battlegrounds. I didn't play any standard. I didn't play arena. So all this is attainable through Battlegrounds. And what does that mean? It basically means you could be farming all this gold to help you buy your perks for next season. So I want to talk about how much gold this is. This is like 150, 200. So the farther you get in the track, the more gold you're going to get. 200, 200, 300. Like it's an insane amount. And if you finish the track, which is right here, then you get to choose a hero skin. So you get to pick any of these 10 hero skins. They're for standard. You know, always pick Jaina because she's so freaking cute. But this is what you get for finishing this full track, along with all the gold and all the packs. What pack is this? Year of the Dragon card back. That's pretty cool. And then if you finish it all, you earn 150 gold for every level completed beyond 50. So you can keep earning 150 gold per level. You can basically just like pass this and keep going. 150 gold, 150 gold, 150 gold. So something I'm curious about is this enough gold to be able to play Battlegrounds with the perks without having to pay for it? Because you can earn a ton of money for free, a bunch of gold using this new rewards track. Is it enough gold to be able to purchase the Battlegrounds pass in the next season? So yesterday, a dev Slysssa posted this hypothetical for how much gold you can earn. And he did a hypothetical player who plays an hour per day of ranked for 120 days and does most 75% of their quests and achievement, doesn't reroll their quests. They're going to earn for dailies. They're going to earn all this XP, just I don't know. But basically he says that would get them to level 58, which would in total give you 5,400 gold. So he's saying that if you do 1 hour per day, you can get 5,400 gold, which is 2 seasons worth of Battleground passes. So I think it is quite achievable being free to play and then becoming a free to play Battlegrounds player. He also does something else where he does a hypothetical if someone does 5 hours per day and that person would gain 14,200 gold. So you can gain a ton of gold, especially if you're not just a Battleground player. I haven't quite looked at all the XP stuff. It seems like a bunch of math I don't care to do because I'm no longer a math teacher. Okay, so we went over the free-to-play model progression system that we have for Hearthstone now. And keep in mind, you get this XP from playing Battlegrounds. A bunch of ways to earn XP, by the way. Let's talk about that. You can do it through those weekly and daily quests that we talked about. You earn XP just through gameplay. And then achievements is the third way. We're going to talk about that soon. But let's keep on looking at the progression system because I told you just to focus on the bottom part. The top part is the paid for part. This is where if you're buying the Tavern pass, if you want to pay money, you're going to get the top stuff. So let's talk about what do you get out of this Tavern pass. When you pay for the Tavern pass, you have access to all these hero arts that you see on the bottom. Also a golden legendary for Silas. A different coin, a look for a different coin, and a card back. You also unlock extra XP bonuses, so that's something to keep in mind. So really, if you are paying for this Tavern pass, you are mostly paying for cosmetics. And that's why you do not need to buy the Tavern pass. You do not need to buy it, especially if you just play Battlegrounds. If you just play Battlegrounds, do not buy the Tavern pass. The only reason you maybe would is because you want the extra XP because you just don't play that much Hearthstone. But then if you're paying for the extra XP, I don't really think that's worth it. You might as well just pay for the Battleground Perks over the Tavern pass because the Tavern pass is $20. Battlegrounds Perks is $15. And I also don't think you need the extra XP is my guess, because what we discussed earlier, that getting 5,400 gold for an hour a day, that was without the extra XP boost. So keep that in mind. All right, so this Tavern Pass progression system is if you buy it. So I have been rewarded Silas Darkmoon, the card for standard, and an XP boost. I also earned this level 5 Apprentice Jaina. Sweet. The next thing I'm about to earn is a 15% XP boost. And so I'm going to probably get this done today. Yesterday, remember, in my first 5 hours, I got 9 things done out of the 10. I wonder if that will be consistent for me. Like if I do 5 hours, I'll always get 9 done. Or if the farther you go, the harder the XP is. Like you have to build up more. I'm not really sure. So if you're curious, do I buy the Tavern Pass? Don't do it unless you want these skins. Like if you want these skins because they're pretty freaking sweet and you play standard, then I highly suggest it. But if you don't want them, don't buy it because it's not for you. It's just a cosmetic thing. The next thing I want to talk about is achievements. I'm actually really like achievements so far. So let's talk about what achievements are. This was added in so you could see things that you've achieved. Oh, I know, super crazy explanation. But basically, if you go through, you can see all these achievements you've done. I've reached 1,000 game wins as warrior in a ranked arena and duels. I've reached level 60 as a warrior. 1,000 wins as a warlock I've completed. I got 1,000 wins as a shaman. I got 1,000 wins as a rogue. I've gotten 1,000 wins as a priest. I used to play standard a lot, so I've gotten 1,000 wins with everything except for demon hunter, which I don't even have level 30 demon hunter yet, because that's when I moved over to Battlegrounds. So I bet a bunch of people are in the same boat as me. Now if you complete an achievement, you will see it pop up at the bottom left of your screen. It will just like flash and ping and like a sound, and then achieve terrible damage. That means I did a ton of damage. It's pretty cool. And then you can come into your achievements and click on it to accept it, and you see it adds up in here. I actually, compared to a lot of content creators, my gem is pretty low. The 6,560, and the reason is because a lot of it goes from your collection. It talks about like it rewards you for owning a lot of the cards and stuff, and I'm the type of person that disenchanted all my wild cards. They're all disenchanted, so oops. But my favorite part of the progression system is within game modes. Go on in here and click on Battlegrounds, that second one. These are achievements for in-game. It's way more than that stats page. It's everything you really want to see, things that you've completed. So this is one that I completed yesterday. Guess the correct outcome of friendly wagers 3 turns in a row. So I did this as Lord Barov. Yeah, sorry, for a second I couldn't remember his name. Versatile Battle Master, finished in top 4 with 50 different champions. So that's cool that I've gotten top 4 with pretty much every hero. So that's a very cool achievement. There's other ones like get a first place with Hook Tusk, get a first place with Sky Captain Crag, get a first place with Captain Eudora. They're not accounting what I've done in the past. So that's interesting. So I kind of like that. Okay, let's all try and get first place with every hero. And who's the first person to finish first place with every hero? I think that achievement's pretty cool. So I'm excited to do that. There's also other achievements like just like really random achievements like this one. Place 30 hats on 1 minion as Dancing Daryl. So that one's cool. Control the amalgam while not playing curator. That's a cool achievement. Upgrade your tavern tier twice in 1 turn as Sky Captain Crag. So all these things are quite cool. So this is all hero related ones. There's minion related ones like end your turn with a 60/60 or larger tabby cat. So that's the Khadgar alley cat mama bear thing that you can do. Let's talk about how these work. It starts out with deal 15 damage to an enemy hero in 1 hit. Once you complete that, then you need to do the 20 damage in 1 hit, 25 damage 1 hit, and now I'm on to deal 30 damage in 1 hit. So this one's cool, but the only issue I have with it, and it might be a bug, is that it shows it to you at the beginning of combat. Achieve terrible damage? That means I did a ton of damage. So at the beginning of combat, you see terrible damage, and you know you're about to do terrible damage, even though you haven't seen the fight yet. So it's a bit of a spoiler. Hopefully they fix that. This one I was so close. Control Lightfang Enforcer for 7 consecutive turns, and I did it for 6. Ugh, lame sauce. Finish in first place without losing a round. That's a pretty good achievement. Now, these achievements go towards your XP, remember? So every time you get these achievements done, you will go towards your XP. There are achievements based on different game modes. So that was Battlegrounds. This is the duels one. So there's tons of duels to finish a run with 3 wins as Warlock. Then you can do 4 wins, 5, 6. So it will track if you get 12 wins with each hero, which is cool. There are arena ones for those who still play arena, and brawls for if you like to play the brawls. I am pretty excited about achievements just because it's a really good way to track your progress and what you've accomplished in the game and little fun things that you've done. The last thing is this profile page. It used to be when you clicked on quests, I believe, you could see basically all your current achievements and your best ofs. So it shows you, okay, I've gotten 12 win arenas. This is my Battlegrounds ranks right now. This is my duels rank right now. This is my standard and wild rank. Now, it used to show you how many wins that you've gotten in standard and how many wins you've gotten in arena. It doesn't show you that anymore, so I don't know where that information is. That's something I'm curious about because, it shows each one here. How many wins? No, but still not like how many arena wins you've had overall, which I think people want to know. So I hope that's not missing anymore. Okay, so what is the moral of the story? 1, you do not need to buy the Tavern Pass unless you really like the skins, then you can buy it. You don't need it to get Battlegrounds Perks. Battlegrounds Perks you might need to buy this time around if you do not have 2,000 gold. It is available on November 17th. That is how you get 4 heroes offered, and that is how you get emotes and stats. That will be available the 17th. If you get your XP stuff done and you get all the free to play Tavern Pass stuff done, you should be able to buy your Battlegrounds Pass every 4 months when the next expansion comes out, just with that gold. So I do not think past here you'll likely have to buy Battleground Passes ever again. Hopefully you'll just have enough gold if you're just making sure you complete your stuff. So yeah, the last thing I want to talk about, which I almost forgot, was the new hero Silas. Silas, I will get to you a video about soon, but Silas Darkmoon is the new hero. The way he works is that the tavern will have minions with these swirly tickets on them. If you buy 3 minions with a ticket, then you're gonna be able to discover a minion of your tavern tier. I played it once. I didn't like him. I found that it felt pretty okay in the early game because you're willing to buy kind of crappier minions, or not crappier, but you're willing to buy kind of any minions in the beginning because you're not forcing a comp. So you might end up getting a spare minion early. But then by the late game, you're not wanting to buy these random minions because they have tickets because you're developing comps. So it doesn't really work well in the late game. And it just provides you a spare minion in the early game. I don't think he's great, but you should test him out for yourself. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was well explained-ish. And I hope you have a good day. Bye.
What does that mean?
Size matters, so people can check out what size they are by typing the command size. See if they're chonkers or dinkers or average or growers or showers.